Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shelby on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. And Chris, it's trade deadline day. Always an interesting day on the MLB schedule. Usually a lot of excitement for fans and stress for the front offices. What about the teams and specifically the players?
Boog, I think there are three perspectives. You're that player that's saying, hey, I want to get traded somewhere, maybe to a contender, maybe to a place that I have an opportunity to play every day. On the flip side, you're that player that's very content with where you are. You've heard some rumors, perhaps. You can't wait until the deadline has come and gone and you're still staying put. And then the third person is that teammate that's looking and saying, we got a shot. I hope we add the piece or two that we need that'll put us over the top.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Back here in Atlanta, now the starting pitcher in this one, J. Mack. And he's kind of been the talk of baseball since his last outing.
Made history, 21 strikeouts in that game. One of the most dominating performances I've ever seen and anyone's ever seen on the bump. We'll see what he's got in store in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second.
Harris.
The Red Sox would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. One up, one down.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And that is out of play. In there at the knees for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings.
And stepping in for Boston, J. Mack.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. Rafaela coming home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Matt Olson. Olson working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
0-1 now. And that drops in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Yeah, the batter now, Austin Riley.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And that drops in for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Right through there for a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
2 outs, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him looking for the K. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, done blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there, but you can't get near it. Said I would do it, and now I do it all the time.
Matt, back to work. There's the strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss and a knuckler down in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Here's Jared Kelenic. And that's through there for a strike. Kelenic getting to start in left. 26 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Gets to it on to first. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's Sean Murphy. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And the right-hander deals. That's in there, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back at Truist Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And that one fouled off.
You know, these Braves just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Goes down looking.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo. Yes.
Now, Bo Bichette. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And a foul ball. Yo, 1. Foul ball there. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Acuna in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. We're tied 0-0. Man at first, 1 away.
Designated hitter, J. Matt.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. There's a swing and a drive. Gone! That ball was crushed. The Red Sox score first. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And we're back. Here's Matt Olson down.
These fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
There's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering, he's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Got him swinging. That's strikeout number 299 on the season.
Wow, short work to send it packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
So here's Riley now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that drops in for a strike. The Braves hitless so far in the game. Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Albies stands in now and watches strike one.
0-1.
This one in the air.
I got it.
Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Erickson.
Here's Profar now. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike one. Red Sox by 2. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that's in there at the knees.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count's even at 2.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
On the ground, right side, Bregman to first, and that is that. One left for Atlanta. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Atlanta, well, we go bottom 6. Now in for the Braves, Jared Kellman. Matt back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
You know, these Braves, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swings and misses. And there it is, strikeout number 300. What a season.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
Murphy now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. And down on strikes he goes. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with. And that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Now here is Michael Harris II. Red Sox leading it by 2. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 5th time today. Incredible. Braves go down quickly here. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, Jay Mack. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Harris has a beat on it. 2 away now. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Yes.
There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. What a game he's having. 16 Ks now.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And a foul ball.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
1 out, bases empty.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One down, bases empty. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Clips the outside corner. Strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Making 18 strikeouts on the day. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Braves nothing. Back at Truist Park, here comes Austin Riley. The Braves in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we matching though. Everybody looking when we passing though. We just turn the strip into a fashion show.
Let's keep going. I can't believe it's back. It's already fine.
Check swing, called strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And there's one down.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Number 7.
2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Jurickson Profar. This one lifted in the air, left field. Squeezes it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Braves nothing. 1 down. J. Mack, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball, Olson takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting.
And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kellner. Matt back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And there's a base hit to left. And the leadoff man aboard.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
In the dirt. To second, and he's out.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get into scoring position, but if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time. Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
The Red Sox leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Harris in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. 1 strike away. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. To the right side, but it kicks foul. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
No me pueden alcanzar, me fui en un cometa. Me aburre escuchar de todo tanto.